Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day. Today is Wednesday the 10th and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early. Had a new dog that, he was not good overnight. He was a pain in the butt. Kept climbing into the bed and stuff and just digging at things and just was a pain in the ass. Tried to put him in the bathroom and he whined at the door, so I finally, about 3 o'clock gave up and took him out of the living room and basically kept him out there with me, trying to keep him quiet so my wife could get some sleep and all the good fun stuff. So I did not get a lot of sleep. I did get up, got them all outside, got both of them out there, got them back in, got them fed. Then I headed over to take care of some cats that I'm taking care of. Got a couple more days of that today and tomorrow, I think, or my finish day. I think tomorrow's my last day. So, but went and did that, and then was going to head from there up to New Smyrna to the dealership to look at my wife a new Ford Bronco, and then hadn't heard from salesman. I asked for who I should talk to. I have any recommendations for a good salesman that's not going to keep trying to sell me like undercoating and all kinds of paint protection shit and glass etching and whatnot, and just make it where I can just like go in, make a deal if I like the deal and go away, so we can leave as friends, not feeling like he's trying to screw me over and I'm trying not to get taken advantage of. So they gave me a buddy of mine gave me a number to the guy, reached out, and he was actually there today. He has 10 days off today normally or something. He was in for some other reason, I don't know what was going on, but he said, yeah, stop over by, and kind of told him what I was looking for. We got there, wandered around the parking lot for a little bit, showed me the different Broncos, and my wife really likes the idea of the two-door, and they only had one two-door on the lot, which was a 23 holdover, so kind of is what it is there. But went ahead and was able to look at it. It was a 4-cylinder with like the Sasquatch package, where the Badlands Sasquatch package. It's got 35-inch tires on it. It is the 4-cylinder automatic, and I took it. It was nice blue. That's the main thing I wanted. I wanted to show my wife a blue one because she can't see other colors. If she sees a car in white, she can't imagine it in blue. So I wanted to show her something in blue, so she's more likely to want it. Called her. She said she was free, so I drove from the dealership, drove it over to her. Got to work, picked her up, let her go test drive it. She actually drove it from work back to the dealership, and then I told him I wanted to drive a 4-door with the 6-cylinder because everything I looked online says the 6-cylinder is a lot better motor. So I was like, cool, let's do that. So he grabbed me the blue 4-door 6-cylinder, which didn't have the Sasquatch package on it, so it didn't have the rock sliders, the 35-inch tall tires. It had more of a street tire on it, set like 1.5 inches lower or whatever, so make it easier for her to get in and out. And even though it had running boards, she still was having a little issue getting in and out of it. So she didn't like the way the running board was setting for climbing in and out. So I said, well, if we get the Sasquatch package, I'll just have custom steps made exactly the height you want. Would not be hard to do. Go to any metal shop, have them welded up, and I can rig it up different heights so she gets the perfect height what she wants. And she then drove the 4-door back to work. Then I drove it from work back to their ship, got on the motorcycle, headed back, and asked her what she was thinking about them, and she said she would take either one of them, but neither one of them seemed great to her. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm like, God damn, what are we doing here? So we're looking at like 50, 60 grand on a vehicle that she's not even really that excited about. So kind of let it go. Asked the other people around, like, how excited do you guys get? How much does fun come into you purchasing a new car? Is it something that brings you joy? And we have daily drivers. We got an old beater car, got an old beater truck. I got my Suburban, brings me joy. Just got rid of my Vet, but that brought me tons of joy. So we have joyful things. We got a motorcycle, we got all that kind of stuff. We got practical stuff. But Laura said we need fun. Get whatever makes you happy. What brings a smile to your face. She don't drive that much, so she's going back and forth to work. It's 5 miles a day, whatever. I don't know, 10 miles a day. Not much. But wants to drive to the beach. Every once in a while, maybe take it to the mountains, kind of thing. But I don't know. It is what it is. So we were kind of back and forth, and I talked to a few people, and a lot of people were like, all cars are practical tools, they're not for joy. And I'm like, well, we have practical tools. We're looking for joy, and it's been a long time we've been looking for cars, a couple years on her now. And then when she broke her knee, we were really heavy looking, couldn't make her mind. And everything just costs so damn much anymore. She doesn't want to spend that money on it, but she's also scared to buy an old vehicle because it might break down. I'm like, well, new vehicles break down too, so we don't have any guarantee there either, kind of thing. But who knows? It is what it is. So went back, got back to the house. Had somebody from the Jeep dealership, I guess the salesman at the Ford, contacted a buddy of his that works at Jeep, and he reached out to me, and I'm like, well, right now we're kind of leaning towards the Bronco. If that changes, I'll let you know. We'll come and look at some Jeeps and stuff. But at the moment, because we were looking at both the Jeep Gladiator or the Wrangler, either one. But I think the Bronco's a little more highway, like smooth, a little smoother on the highway. And actually, that's the Jeep one that we looked at, kind of thing. Both of ours were hard tops, but the Bronco, just drove by. But the Jeep's a little less refined on the highway, and it's a little more capable off-road with solid axles. But she's not used to driving solid axle. She's never driven a front solid axle four-wheel drive in her life, so I don't want her driving that at 70 mile an hour down the interstate. They're not a little bit sketchier on the highway. So, but went ahead, got back to the house, hung around the dogs and stuff, kind of chilled out. Spoke to the guy who's going to be painting my houses while I'm gone, which is kind of nice. So, won't have to worry about that. I'll just come back to 2 painted houses, which will be super kind. I hate the idea of painting so bad that I feel like a bit of a lazy jerk for paying somebody to paint my house, but I've been putting it off for a long time, and I hate it so much that I'm willing to pay the money. It's thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like, it's more than a Corvette cost, but I don't care. I want them both painted. I want it done. I don't have to worry about it. And I know if I do it, I'll hate it. I'll hate every minute I'm doing it. And this way, it's just, I don't have to worry about dogs and stuff getting the paint. I'm gonna be gone. The gates can be open. I can come and go because I work every day at my house with the animals, so it's hard to do. Like when I put my my patio in and stuff, it's a pain in the butt. Luckily, got knocked out in one day. It was amazing how quickly they got that thing knocked out. So I only had it shut down for 24 hours, so it worked out real well. So that's gonna be the same as paint, but it could be. We can kind of work around it. It is what it is. So talked to that guy a little bit. He's gonna stop by tomorrow, I think, with some samples, or Friday. We're not sure what day he's gonna come by, but one of those 2 days he'll come by with some samples, make sure I like the color paint, and go from there. We'll be happy with it, hopefully, so we can get that done, because I won't be here to make other choices. So, but yeah, we'll go from there. She ended up was getting ready to head home, and I went and got my run in, got back, got a shower, and then she texted me and said that she just got a call that said her glasses were in, and she was going to run up there. If she'd get there before they close, she wanted to get them fit to her face. I'm like, if you want, I can go pick them up like today or tomorrow, but if you want to be there, in person to get them fitted, you got to be there. She goes, I want to be there to get them fitted. I said, absolutely, that makes perfect sense to me. So she hit it that way. We planned on doing chili dogs, and I hate chili dogs. I hate hot dogs. I like chili dogs. I just hate hot dogs. But she was doing that for dinner, so I ended up doing chili and tater tots, kind of like a tater tot nacho, but with chili on top instead. And that's what I had. And she ended up eating, where she said she stopped somewhere, Culver's. I think it was, stopped at Culver's on the way, because she's gonna be late getting back home and that. So she had dinner there. We got back, we chatted a little bit, watched a little bit of TV together, and then I headed back outside with the dogs, letting them play and have a good time, and out there just having all the fun dogs can have. So from there, we headed back in, and we got talking. I'm like, if you are not happy with this car, if it's not something you want, she goes, well, I think you would like it. I said, this ain't about me at all, because I would never buy this Bronco for 60 grand. I'd buy an old 1966 Scout or something for 60 grand instead. So this is 100% what makes you happy, not what I want. I get my own stuff. I wanted a little Jeep, I'll go buy a little Jeep. I want a little Bronco, go buy a Bronco. I'll do what I want for me. You need to pick out this for you that makes you happy, that brings you joy, and go from there. And she said, well, I kind of feel we need to. And I did kind of make the mistake of telling her my truck is leaking a lot more oil lately, and I think it's on its last leg. So she goes, well, you gotta get the truck replaced. I said, I'll go buy another $4,000 truck. Like, I'm not gonna spend 60 grand on a damn Jeep or a Bronco that you don't want just because my truck's about to die. Like, I can go buy a shitty another car, and who cares? We'll be good. So she goes, okay. I said, just keep driving. Are you happy with your Focus? Keep driving your Focus, and just know some point in time, it might be, who knows, it might be up in Georgia next week, and up there in Tennessee or wherever they're at, and find the perfect car on a lot, and we'll pick it up. We'll buy it right then, write a check for it. Actually, we'll wire transfer. We don't have a checkbook, but we'll wire transfer the money into it, just have it shipped home. We don't have to worry about it. Like, who cares? Whatever works for us. So it's all good. It is what it is. And she seemed happy about that she doesn't have to kind of rush getting into something. So I'm like, we're gonna spend 60 grand. You should be joyous about this thing. Like, this should make you happy. And there's a lot of things it doesn't have in the Bronco that for that money I think it should, like memory seats. Should be able to push 1 and 2, have it go back to where it wants at that price range. Vehicles should have that. This does not. So it's a little thing like that is pain in the butt, especially as short as she is. And it's just tall enough, it's pain in the butt for her to get in and out of. So she's not gonna be real happy with it all the time. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we kind of spent the day doing that, but I'm glad we drove a couple of them and she at least saw what they were. She got to experience them, and we can move on Or who knows, she might change her mind and decide she wants one. She was really like, I kind of want to just drive around the mountains next week. I'm like, we're not going to spend 60 grand on a vehicle, just drive around the mountains for a week if you're not going to be happy with it the next 5 years. Like, that makes no sense. So, but I thought, who knows, I might get up there and see if we can't rent a Jeep or convertible Bronco or something up there and then try it out and drive around the mountains or whatever and whatnot. So, but yeah, I just want her to be happy. I want her to find something she's joyful for. And that's the big thing. So that's where we left it. She's still not buying nothing. I feel bad. She's driving this old Focus. I mean, she's had it forever. It runs perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just cheap, but she's happy with it. So I think it feels easier. She knows she can walk into any dealership and buy any car she wants anytime. Makes her less likely to worry about it getting high mileage and having something go wrong with it when you're, if you're paycheck to paycheck, and you might not know when your next check's coming, and you might not be able to afford a transmission if the clutch goes out or something, but that's not us. We can fix anything that goes all wrong with it, or throw it away and go buy something tomorrow. So we can always go buy a Bronco tomorrow. There's no reason to do it today if it's not truly what you want. So, but I said the other thing is just go get a little like Nissan Sentra or something. Just go get some cheap little car, find the color you want, and just drive it if that's what you'd rather have instead of your Focus. Whatever makes you happy, that's what I'll get you. But she don't know what will make her happy, and that's the part that drives me nuts. So I still keep kicking myself. I should have went and bought that 65 Mustang convertible for 60 grand back in the day, except it was a manual, and she was trying to go automatic at the time. So that's the only thing I didn't buy. I should have bought it, went and put an automatic transmission in the damn thing, and left the 5-speed for when she got bored that wanted to sell it, or if she decided she wanted a 5-speed again, put it back in. But didn't, and that car's gone, so it is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.